episode of The Burn. I am Ben Newman, and today we are bringing you a very special edition all about the Alabama football program and the incredible players that are going to get drafted in this year's draft. Now, many people think of Alabama. They think of those 17 national championships. They think of the rings. They think of the winning. They think of the tradition. For me, what I have learned about this program over the years is that the tradition has been built on the uniqueness of the players involved, the challenge and adversity that they've overcome, the amazing inspirational stories that have helped them understand their burn to drive their behaviors to do the incredible things that you see them do on the football field. This is an unbelievable group. Enjoy this special episode, enjoy the draft, and congratulations to all players who are going to have the opportunity to begin to write the next chapters of their journey. Trayvon Diggs, man, we had to get you on this special episode of The Burn talking about the NFL draft. Thinking about our relationship. I know once you get drafted on Thursday, you're going to be making some unbelievable lamb chops. You're going to be making the best lamb chops. So that's our inside joke, but a lot of people don't know you're an amazing chef. But I know for you, one of the things, and I think it's really one of the things that bonded us and connected us was, you know, we share in common both losing a parent. And, you know, I lost my mother at 38 years old. I know your father, Aaron, passed from heart failure at age 39. I mean, that's so young for both of us. Yeah. How has your father remained with you and that burn inside of you or that drive? How much of that is your father? How much of it is family? How much of it is now Aiden, your little man, right? So what is it that drives you? Talk about maybe your dad and the burn and what fuels you to overcome challenge, overcome adversity and injuries, to put yourself in this position.
It's like all of that stuff into one pot, and it's just like, you know, I got all of these things around me that, you know, I've been through, and, you know, adversity I have faced, and it's just all like built up inside me to where, you know, I can use it to my ability to where, you know, if I feel like quitting or now I feel like giving up, you know, I just can think about that stuff and it just goes away. And it's like, I was never tired or I was never hurting. I was just thinking that I was hurting, but I really wasn't hurting. And when you see yourself, like when you put your son right there, okay, you tired, you're hurt. You have a son, you think about your son, it's like you shake back because, you know, that's your whole responsibility. That's your whole, you know, that's you. Basically, he's looking up to you. He's a part of you. You created him. So it's like everything I do, he's going to watch. Everything that, how I act, how I talk. I want him to be proud and say, you know, that's my dad. Like, you know, he worked hard. You know, he dedicated. And you never see him fail or you never see him wanting to quit. Also, my father, you know, just, he always would take me to football practice. He always would do everything, like, regarding football. So it's like, you know, I kind of owe this to him. I kind of feel like other than myself, because I never said that I want to play football. I never said that. I don't remember me saying that, but I know that it was embedded to our family and that was what I was going to do. So I did it and I fell in love with it. So, you know, it was just, this kind of, I feel like I'm kind of living his dream, but I never dreamed this big when I was a kid. I never thought, oh, one day I'm going to get drafted in the NFL until I got to elementary, like fifth grade, like we used to have like assignments and stuff, and it'll have your career. What do you want to be? I put NFL. What do you want? So, and I get in trouble. My teacher would be like, "Come on, let's pick something realistic. Like, you're not gonna go to NFL. Like, no, it's very slim chance you're gonna go to NFL." Like, she always would tell me that. And, you know, I always ignored it. Like, always, I never paid attention. I still wrote NFL in my papers on my board. So, it's been a long journey, a long experience, a lot of trials and tribulations, and, you know, it's been fun. And this is all this hard work. I've been playing football since I was 4 years old.
And now it's the culmination, and it's here. And so I appreciate you sharing that about your dad. It's so, similar for my mom. Like, I remember her actions. I remember, like, I talk with my hands. All the talks I've given in Alabama, like, I talk with my hands. I get all energized. And, that came from my mom. And there's so much that comes from our parents. And I saw, getting to say hello to your mom. You could see her energy and her passion. She's ready to go too for Thursday. And
she's excited.
I can see it in your eyes. I know your son is ready. And man, I'm just so excited for you for that moment when they call your name and your father's looking down on you, because that's such a special thing, that fuel that I know and other people don't understand it, but it's that feeling you have inside that we're never alone. No matter where we go, they're always with us.
Exactly.
And so another question I gotta ask you. Yeah. So you know what's coming. What's gonna happen if the Buffalo Bills don't take you and you go head to head up against Stephon? What is gonna happen? Who's gonna win those battles on the field? Because I see it on all the videos and everything, but what's gonna happen when it's real in the NFL?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, because it's like we so competitive. Like, we don't like to lose no matter what. We'll be playing video games, pickup basketball, hand fighting games, like anything. Like, we just compete all day, every day. So it's just like we just got that competitiveness in us, and it's just like when he see me on the field and I see him on the field, it's just like we're gonna try to dominate each other, like just pure domination. So it's like I'm his little brother. He don't want to get showed up by his little brother, but I'm the little brother, so I'm trying to show up my big brother. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good fight, but I'm going to come out on top.
Yeah. I love it. Hey, let me tell you something. One thing about you, it's just this, and I've always thought this about you, it's this amazing, quiet confidence. It's this quiet confidence that you possess. And man, I cannot wait to watch you at the next level. I'm so excited for your mother. I'm excited for your father. I'm excited for Aiden. And man, I cannot wait for them to call your name and to see that big old smile on TV come Thursday.
Sure. It's a blessing. I'm thankful. I don't even know how to just, I'm thankful.
Well, there's that smile. Well, I appreciate you, and even though it won't be at Alabama anymore, man, I'm always in your corner and here with you on this journey.
100%, of course. I appreciate you and everything you've done for me all the way up until this point.
Henry Ruggs has unbelievable speed. Henry Ruggs is an amazing talent. He's going to have an incredible career in the NFL. But what makes him so special, you talk about the burn. How about the relationship with his family? And how about how he fights for the memory of his best friend every single time he steps on the field?
We talk a lot about the speed. Athletic and tough.
Touchdown, Henry Ruggs III.
Well, I got to hold it like certain way. Henry Ruggs III, wide receiver, University of Alabama.
I'm living the life right now. Henry Ruggs makes the grab. He's going all the way. See ya.
When I get into the NFL, you can expect plays.
Kicks it into a high gear.
My strengths, definitely speed.
And he is gone.
I'm an explosive guy. I'm going to make plays. I'm going to do what I got to do for my team.
Ruggs, he'll make the grab. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. One of 6 brothers. Mom and dad, we got a great relationship. We're tight, and they support me through everything. Rod Scott is my best friend, my brother, my backbone. Yo. Rod was killed in a car accident on the way to Birmingham to go support one of our other fellow athletes from Montgomery. It's something that definitely weighs on me today, because I feel like I should have been driving the car, or should have at least been in the car with him. First nickname Rod Scott ever gave me was 5-star. He called me 5-star because he said that'll be my recruitment rank when I could get started to play football. I didn't think I was a 5-star recruit at the time.
Across the middle, Ruggs,
but as I went out and did the things he said I was going to do, I ultimately achieved it.
And Ruggs, he'll make the grab. He's in. Touchdown.
Adversity It only builds you. You know, it makes you stronger. It made me a tougher person. I mean, it hurt at the time, but now I know he's with me. I know he's in a better place, and I know he got me forever.
Henry Ruggs, touchdown, Alabama.
I'll make sure I carry on his legacy and never stop. To hear my name called on draft night, I know it's going to be exciting. It's going to be nerve-wracking, but it'll show that all my hard work paid off, and I got to where Rod said I was going to get.
Henry Ruggs the third.
But it's just the beginning.
Fires sideline, knocked down by Shaheem Carter.
Things are looking very bright for Bama.
Here's an interception by Shaheem Carter.
Bama has won the fourth quarter. Shaheem Carter has reacted.
Boy.
Rating and finishing the play by Shaheem Carter.
So excited that Shaheem Carter would have the opportunity to join us. Another member of the Bama family, another individual is going to be coming to the NFL from that Alabama family. And Shaheem, one of the things that I always loved about our relationship is, man, I could think of just so much conversation after conversation after conversation where when I talk about adversity challenge and your kids, man, you being like that old soul of the football team, man, where you just brought a different level of commitment, a different level of discipline. I just think it was incredible. But when we were talking about your kids, I'd see that fire in your eyes. So tell me a little bit about that burn, that fire for you, and what's caused you to compete and to be able to go from Kentwood, Louisiana to the Alabama Crimson Tide, and then now having the opportunity to go to the NFL.
So definitely my kids definitely drive me. Like you said before, the fire that you see in my eyes when we talk about them, it definitely, it brings another person out of me every time I speak about them. Every time, I'm, doing something that contains football. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm down and out, I got to remind myself that I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it to provide for my family. That's really the number one goal for me. When I was growing up, I just had a single mother, with two of the brothers. So it was definitely hard, growing up, and especially without a dad, you only have that single parent, which was my mom, and being able to be in my kid's life, it just means everything to me.
So you take this fuel, this passion to compete at the highest possible level in the world in the game of football, collegiately, and now it'll be professionally. What would you say is the greatest life lesson that you've learned? Because a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of life lessons that come from playing the game of football. It's not just the sport. So what's maybe the greatest lesson you've learned?
Don't take anything for granted. Always, if you're going to do it, give it 110% in everything you do. No matter what it is. It don't have to be, sports related. It don't have to be your job. It don't have to be, your work at your job or anything. As long as you're doing it 110% and you don't have, you don't leave nothing in the tank, then, that's one of the life lessons I learned while at Bama, spending the 4 years there. If you do everything, 110% and you feel good about it, then, hey, you can live on with your stuff. But if not, then you have to look at yourself in the mirror every night or every morning and, live with that.
It makes me think when, Coach Saban will say the way you do one thing is the way you do everything, right? It's like, you start getting sloppy in one area, you get sloppy in another.
Yeah, and right.
So it really is amazing, how Alabama has prepared so many guys. I mean, the long, rich tradition is just incredible. And I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for your family. I'm so excited for the kids to figure out that new jersey and those new colors. What are you most excited about for this next chapter of your journey?
Just playing the game. I love playing the game, giving my all each and every time I'm out there on the field, whether it's at practice or in meeting rooms, especially during the game. There's no question about that. But just the individualized workouts that I do, that all comes in play. On Sundays when I play and when I suit up. Next time I would be suiting up. But definitely, definitely just those little things. So I'm just ready to take on this next chapter, whatever comes at me.
Well, there's one thing that I know about you is that that fire is going to stay in your eyes. and people are definitely going to continue to feel you when you were on that football field, because I know you play with a high level of intensity. So, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate our relationship, and always in your corner, and just so excited for you, Shaheen.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.